Hi everyone, my name is Marc Ingram, and today I am going to be presenting my benchmark generativity presentation. Let's begin. Generativity is a system capacity to produce unanticipated change through unfiltered contribution from broad and various audience. Zittrain 2008. Generativity is a fascinating and layered concept for many people. At its core, it embodies the drive to create and nurture not just for oneself, but for others, spanning across generations. As individuals navigate through life, they often experience a deep rooted urge for fulfillment and purpose that encourages them to consider how they can leave a legacy. It becomes about wanting to make a meaningful mark that can positively influence future generations. For some, this might manifest through raising children, mentoring others, or contributing to community projects. The idea of generativity focuses on giving back and helping shape a better world for those who came after us, which can be quite inspiring to reflect on. Okay, class, this PowerPoint presentation will delve into the significance of generativity by defining it in personal terms, examining influential theories from figures like Erickson, Logan, and McAdams, discussing how cultural factors shape generativity, assessing individual levels using the Lola generativity scale, reflecting on personality traits and current activities that promote generative behavior, outlining future career goals that foster generativity, and identifying further actions to enhance generative engagement throughout life, all while providing valuable insights for the class. Okay, generativity, in my view, is all about the drive to contribute meaningful into the world around us, especially in ways that support and uplift the next generation. It's that intricate motivation to nurture and guide, ensuring that we create today has a positive impact on tomorrow. According to Eric Erickson, who delved deeply into psychosocial development, generativity plays a crucial role during the middle adulthood phase, pushing individuals to look beyond themselves and invest in the future. Mentoring relationships significantly shape the lives of younger individuals by sharing experiences and wisdom. Mentors not only help others grow, but they also experience growth themselves. It's akin to planting seeds of knowledge and inspiration that can blossom into something beautiful, impacting both personal and community development in the long run. Embracing generativity helps create a sense of purpose as individuals contribute to the well being of others. They can establish legacy that resonates through time. Engaging in acts of generativity not only benefit those they support, but also brings fulfillment and direction to their own lives, reminding them that their actions can have a lasting ripples in the fabric of society. Okay, the next slide we're going to be discussing is generativity theory slash theorist. Generativity is a pivotal concept in development psychology that has been extensively explored by theorists such as Eric Erickson and Dan P. McAdams. Eric Erickson psychosocial theory suggests that generativity, particular event during middle adulthood, involves the desire to contribute to the welfare of future generation. This theory resonates with my personal values because it highlights the significance of nurturing relationship and giving back to society. Erickson argued that engaging in generative activities leads to a sense of purpose and fulfillment, which is closely linked to positive mental health outcomes. In contrast, McAdams' life story approach broadens the concept of generativity by situating it within the framework of personal narrative. He proposes that individuals create meaning through their life stories, often infusing them with themes of generativity. This narrative identify plays, or I'm sorry, this narrative identity plays a vital role in shaping how we understand our roles within our families and communities. McAdams' view resonates with me because it emphasizes that individuals of each person's journey has a generative activities has intricately woven into their narrative. Both theorists propose that generativity extends beyond merely leaving a legacy. It is also about actively engaging with others and contributing to the community, reflecting to share human experience. Looking at these ideas shows just how important they are for our personal growth and how we contribute to our communities, especially when it comes to mental health and getting involved. Research by people like McAdams, Erickson shows that people being generative, basically caring for others and making a positive impact, can really boost our happiness and sense of responsibility. By digging into their theories, we can find ways to live more meaningful lives. Their insight helps us think about how we affect those around us and inspire us to make a difference. Okay. The next slide is cultural impact on generativity. Gender roles play a crucial role in shaping how individuals experience generativity throughout their lives. Traditionally, many cultures have set it distinct expectations for men and women, leading to different opportunities and nuances. Creativity and self-expression, for instance, psychological research indicates that women often feel stronger obligation towards caregiving and nurturing roles, which can enhance their sense of generativity through meaningful relationships, as shown. On the other hand, men may tend to express their generative side through career achievement and mentorship, reflecting their roles as providers. By creating more inclusive environments where both men and women can embrace diverse ways of contributing to future generations, societies can benefit from a richer tapestry of generative action that reflects shared responsibility and opportunities, leading to healthier communities. In the end, by breaking down these traditional gender roles, we can pave the way for not only personal but also more vibrant and interconnected future where everyone contributes contributions are valued and celebrated. I'm sorry, guys. Looks like we skipped the slide, but we'll get back to that. Okay, generativity self-assessment. Reflecting on my results from the Lola generativity scale, I found myself leaning towards a higher level of generativity, which makes sense. Given my life experience, people who score high on the LGS often have a deep-rooted sense of responsibility and desire to contribute to the well-being of others, which aligns with my own journey. Growing up as a responsible one in my family, I often had to step in and take care of my younger siblings, shaping my perspective on empathy, nurturing relationships. This responsibility motivated me to make a meaningful contribution, such as coaching Little League basketball, volunteering at the Mission of Arlington. Coaching has been incredible. Not only do I get to teach kids the game, but I also get to instill values like teamwork and perseverance. High score on the LGS tend to find fulfillment in guiding others, creating positive experience, which resonates with my role as a mentor slash coach. Similarly, my work at the mission has allowed me to connect with the community and provide support to those in need. Each of these experiences has deepened my understanding of the impact I can make, and I can truly fulfill empowering others. The benefits of high generativity are evident in my life. I've noticed an increase in my overall well-being and life satisfaction, knowing that I'm leaving a mark and creating a legacy through these small but significant contributions. Those those who experience high levels of generativity often result feeling a strong sense of purpose, and I can certainly relate to that. It's those little moments teaching a life lesson on the court of, or lending a hand to someone in need that keep me motivated to continue this journey. Okay, the next slide is personality and generativity. My outgoing personality and empathy deeply influence engagement and generative action. I thrive on collaboration. I love bringing diverse groups together. Recently, I organized a brainstorming session for a project focused on an enhanced client engagement at my current job. It was inspiring to see even the quieter team members open up, sharing their ideas on contributing to creative solution. On an empathy note, is another personality trait, which is a key aspect of my interaction, especially during stressful times. One of my teammates was feeling overwhelmed in preparation for a client presentation. I recognized their struggle and took the initiative to sit down and discuss their concerns. Together, we broke their tasks into manageable steps, which not only eased their stress but also close, brought us closer as a team. Emphasizing empathy improves communication and nurtures a positive atmosphere. When challenges arise, I approach them with a problem-solving mindset. A vivid example was is when we faced a sudden volunteer shortage at a homeless shelter. I got out into the community and found more people to help quietly mobilize a team that was ready to assist within hours. These experiences not only promoted my personal growth but also cultivated teamwork. I genuinely believe that a space where ideas can flow freely leads to both productive and fulfilling work, and it's incredibly rewarding to watch my teammates shine. Personality generativity part two. My personality trait really shapes how I engage in generativity actions and connect with others. I'm naturally empathetic, which helps me relate to friends and family on a deeper level, encouraging me to support them in ways that boost their growth and well-being. I believe in my consistent and loyalty, which builds trust and makes it easier for people to open up and work together. I love bringing together folks from all walks of life for a group of activities, whether it's organize a cooking chef challenge where everyone brings their own favorite ingredients to whip up a dish, or hosting a video game night where people bring their own console for a friendly competition. I have a knack for finding common interests among diverse individuals, creating an atmosphere where everyone feels welcome and valued. It's always a joy to see those who might not normally connect bond over shared experience and laughter. Plus, my positive attitude keeps the energy up, making it easier for others to try new ideas and challenge. Research by Psychology Today staff highlights that trust is a key in social relationship. That I think my approach really helps build that trust. Also, studies by Pake and Parkson shows that emotional connections and shared experience strengthens group cohesion. Overall, I aim to create an environment where everyone feels confident, thrive, and engaged meaningful whatever they're up to. Okay, generative activities overview. In my everyday life, I try to engage in activities that contribute to my community. Though I say I though I say I'm just doing my part in helping where I can. Volunteering at local shelters is something I find truly rewarding. I enjoy reading to kids and spending quality time with the elderly. Both groups have so much to share, and I often feel like I gain more from them than they do from me. It's heartwarming to see their smiles and realize that companionship makes a difference. Additionally, I help out feeding pro I help out with the feeding programs for families primarily by working with local elementary schools. We make sure that children who might not have a meal for the lunch receive nutritious meals It's often an eye opening to see how many families face food insecurity, which is more common issue than many realize. To spread the word about these issues, I keep things simple and create Facebook campaigns and flyers designed to spark discussion, encouraging my peers around my neighborhood and work to get involved and lend a hand. Is always my goal. These experiences teach me so much about kindness and community, and it's amazing to see how small efforts can lead to a more generous environment for everyone. Career goals and generativity. My career goal is to become a licensed professional counselor, and I couldn't be more excited about that journey ahead. I truly believe in the profound impact of counseling, how it enhances mental illness and well-being, not just for individuals but for entire communities. As an LPC, my mission is to provide the therapeutic support while also empowering my client to take charge of their own lives. This work is incredibly generative by helping individuals navigate their challenges. I get to contribute a positive ripple effect that can touch families and future generations. For instance, I think about a story of a young woman I once encountered. After losing her father to suicide, felt utterly lost and overwhelmed by the grief. Through compassionate counseling and guidance, I hope to help individuals like her process the emotions and find healing, develop resilience, transforming their pain into a source of strength. I'm all about continuous learning and professional growth because let's face it, the field of mental health is evolving. It's crucial to stay on top of the latest research, treatment, and methods to provide the best care possibly. I plan to actively engage with my community through workshops and support groups. Creating welcoming space, open conversation about mental health is essential for breaking down stigma and encouraging understanding. It's inspiring to think the effect of counseling can significantly boost overall well-being. In the end, I aim to establish the legacy of compassion and empowerment that leaves a lasting impact on lives of my clients and broader community in a world where mental health is openly discussed. Healing is accessible and everyone can thrive. Okay, lifelong generativity. To keep generativity alive in my life, I focus on engaging in work that truly aligns with my values and passion. This gives me a sense of fulfillment and purpose. I've read that engaging in meaningful work and community involvement can lead to greater life satisfaction and a sense of self belonging. I often find myself thinking of new responsibilities where at my job or through volunteering in my community. Stepping up helps me feel productive and connected. Learning new skills is also significant for me, and I love sharing that knowledge with others. It's incredibly rewarding to see someone else grow and succeed. Additionally, I make it a point to get involved in civic activities such as attending community meetings, particularly participating in local projects that address important issues like police practices and their impact on African Americans. Being part of discussion and initiative aimed at promoting equality and justice makes me feel more connected to my community and helps me drive positive change. In summary, these actions and work, learning, and community involvement help me feel like I'm making a positive impact in the world. It's not always easy, but knowing and contributing to something bigger keeps my life rich and meaningful. I believe that personal growth and supporting others go hand in hand, and all the connections vital for making a difference. Okay, relative information. Generativity is a fascinating concept that explores how individuals can contribute to society and future generations. One interesting insight I discovered is that generativity isn't just about parenting or mentorship. It can also show up in professional setting. For example, companies that prioritize sustainability and inclusive create environments where employees feel empowered to make innovative and give back to their communities. This approach not only enhances company culture but also drives company satisfaction, and retention. A striking example of generativity in action is 50-50, a housing initiative in some cities where developers partner with local governments to create mixed income neighborhoods. This method doesn't just build homes, it cultivates a diverse community that includes various social economic backgrounds, enriching in social fabrics. On a more personal level, think about how sharing knowledge, whether through workshop blogs or even casual conversation, can spark generative ideas in others. If you're passionate about the cause, consider organizing community events to discuss potential solutions. Also, remember that generativity can manifest in simple ways like mentoring or a colleague or volunteering for local projects. Small acts can create ripples of positive change. The key takeaway is to think outside the box. Every contribution counts, no matter how big or small. And that's my presentation, class. Thank you.